Hi, my name is Luis.
My name is Brett,
Welcome to Use This Banter.
a podcast where two best friends won't
Shut the fuck up. Basically, a podcast where we talk about a bunch of useless shit that doesn't really matter, but is highly entertaining.
Heavy on the highly entertaining. So drop your expectations and raise your glasses. And let's get useless.
Yeah, sure, right. Stop, drop, and roll, and okay.
Shit.
Well, girl, what is up? How's life? No, I'm just kidding. I actually was supposed to go on a date recently.
Yes.
And actually, it was funny because this boy and we met to hook up.
Yeah.
Just all fun and games.
Yeah.
And then we it's so funny. I went over and we were just having a cute little moment. We were watching music videos. We were dancing in his living room. Mind you, he's not a dancer. So he was doing the little choreography, cat's eye, just funny little things.
Yeah.
And then I told him, I was oh, I'm actually a dancer. And he's oh my God, I just fully embarrassed myself. And I was no, you didn't.
Wait,
it was actually,
that's
really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so anyways, after the hookup, we've been chatting nonstop. And to the point where, we're we should grab a drink sometime.
Cute.
Yeah, it was cute. And then, of course, the day we were supposed to go on a date, he gets really sick.
Oh, no.
I know, which actually was so good because I think we were out and I was debating, I was oh, should I go meet him or whatever. So glad I didn't because if he really is sick, then girl.
Oh my God. And Pride's coming up.
Pride's literally next weekend.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I a little bummed about that, but hope he's feeling better and hopefully we'll go on a date soon. But I think it's so funny because I feel lately dates have been hard to come by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel quality ones specifically.
Yeah.
I just always feel people on first dates are not always fully transparent.
Of course, yeah.
I feel sometimes it's you present
you present what you think they want to see to an extent. I think I maybe used to do that way more than I do now. Now I try to, but at the same time, I'm still, you're still not gonna lay all your cards out on the table.
yeah.
It's
Joker.
I'm hoping for king, queen, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes you get it too.
Right.
Okay, but so, I mean, I agree. I feel I'm not always on my cards out, but I do feel some people tell little white lies on first dates.
Like what? What can you name? Do you tell white lies on first dates?
I don't think I do intentionally, maybe. I feel
give me one.
I don't know. Wait, okay, I'm trying to think. I feel maybe just in the sense of, okay, actually, God, it's so bad because I have both sides of me where I like to go out, but I also like to stay home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like the duality.
I know this too. Yeah.
So it's sometimes I feel I either underplay how much I like to go out,
me too.
or I overplay how much I like to stay at. You know what I mean? It's the balance. Because also, our schedule.
I'm laughing so hard because that is so real for
You know
me
what I mean?
too.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm oh God, I just could never be one of those people that's because you just read the energy from what they're giving, and you're you don't want to be oh, that's actually me.
Right. They're I hate circuit parties, and you're oh yeah, no, maybe once in a blue moon, but
oh my God, guys go to WeHo. It's
yeah, that's crazy.
I would never.
Yeah, I would never.
You could never catch me there.
right. And it's not even that we do it all the time or whatever, but it's we, it's definitely, I feel I'm reading the room a little bit.
Yeah.
But eventually I know that that's not realistic because it's
I know,
if that's your lifestyle, you're going to see,
yeah. And
ideally
I want someone that can keep up with the fun.
Right. I definitely want someone with balance,
Yeah, no, me too. And I think that we both do have a decent amount of balance because it's we are very much work hard, play hard.
Mm-hmm.
Cause during the week, it's we're waking up super early, we're teaching, we're doing all these things. So
exactly.
Whatever. But I've definitely been on on some dates and had to read the room in regards to that specific topic
Yes.
and been like, yeah,
Right.
me too.
Yeah.
I agree. Whatever.
Do you have like another?
I think one, okay, it depends. It depends. But I've been here before where I'm like dating outside of my type.
Oh, okay.
And they will ask me if I have a type.
And you're like, no.
Cause like, what are you gonna say in that
I know,
moment?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like you're not my usual type, but I'm like being open to this, and you're
Right.
gonna ask me like, oh, do you have like a typical type? And I'm like, yeah, and it's not you. Like,
Right.
date's over.
Yeah,
babe.
yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, and I honestly, I feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people. I've been in situations where a lot of people, yeah, no, I don't have a type, like whatever, and I'm like, do you feel like people? I feel like everyone has
A type, somewhat of a type.
Like, I don't think that that's
Well, okay, yes, because I think, well, here's the thing. I think that maybe there's like, okay, your type is like 60 to 70%. And then but the other like 30, 40% is like, because to be honest, for me, sure, if I think of like my initial type, like, I mean, even then there's very like whatever, but maybe like, I don't know, tall, white, Latino, like whatever, I don't know. But like, it really varies, like for me, honestly, because if you look at my track record, both of my exes look very different from each other. And then on top of that, it's like, sure, I like tall, but I've honestly talked and been with boys who are my height and I'm short. You know what I mean?
right.
Shorter than me, maybe not. I don't know. I'm already
Hard
so
to come
small.
by.
Yeah. But like, I do think that like, for me, those aren't like, to be honest, those aren't like determining factors, because if I think you're cute and I like your vibe, that really is going to be like the make or break, you know?
Right.
So I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I think it's also too like if I'm gonna have like a really like long-term relationship with this person, like I guess this is also like an interesting topic, like your person or the person that you're with like for a long time, if they don't necessarily fall into the typical category of like
Yeah.
people that you would say you're 60 to 70% type, would you think that you'll ever tell them that information?
No. Well, I don't really feel like that's necessary to
Yeah.
like, why would I need to, unless they're really digging and wanting to know, I guess. But I don't feel like that's necessary also, because when it comes to, I guess when I say my type, it's like, oh, the fun, like could be, I think it's more of a casual thing. If I'm like genuinely interested in you, I just want to be attracted to you physically and emotionally. Like those are the two things. And those for me, I personally don't feel like I want to close myself off to like, you have to be 6 foot and this, like whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like you're closing yourself off to so much opportunity. And there's so many like beautiful, amazing people out there that I feel like could treat you better than just the person that looks the part.
Yeah. No,
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
I 100% agree. I say that because with my first boyfriend, we just got so close where it's like you're with someone for years, so you know every single thing about them, right? And so we talked about it, and like there was just things that happened when he was younger and stuff that wasn't him telling me that I'm not his type, because but allured to the fact that he initially like really was into Latin men. And so then that kind of like stuck with me.
Yeah, of course.
And so I'm like, oh, so like when you're in your own time, when you're like looking stuff up,
Right,
like or whatever,
right.
like are you engaging in videos or whatever with people that don't look like me? Because am I not fully fulfilling that type for you? You know?
Yeah.
And so like in regards to our relationship, that was like, which again, I was a lot more of an insecure version of myself at that time. But, when you're so deeply in love with someone, you want to be their everything. You want to be whatever. And you really can be, but it can be really like hurtful information to know that you may not be their typical physical type.
I just don't think, I think no matter what, even as, I feel like that'll always hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, I don't really feel the need to disclose that with my partner. I'm never going to be like, oh, you're not my usual type. Like, why say that? You're with that person. You like that person. enjoy that person, you know?
Yeah.
Again, like, yeah, maybe years down the road, maybe it does, I don't know, come out
up
at
in
some
some
point.
way, yeah.
Yeah, in a conversation, but I never want to make my partner feel that way.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, like they're not
100%.
fulfilling it. So yeah, I feel like that one's kind of hard.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Okay, let's see. We did ask Chatty for some lies that people might tell on first dates. And I feel like some of these are okay. One of them is I'm totally over my ex.
Oh my God, yeah. That's like, oh, I'm totally over my ex. We broke up 2 months ago.
Right. Well, and that's another one. It says, oh, I've been single for a while. The breakup was 6 weeks ago.
No, literally. Or it's like, you know, like they've been, like their ex was just like drunk calling their phone, like when they were out in WeHo, like last weekend.
Oh, God.
And it's like, you guys have been broken up for maybe a good amount of time, but you guys have still been in each other's like everyday lives. So.
Yeah. And then it's like when that person comes back into the mix, then you see the attachment is still there.
Right.
You're like, oh, so you're not completely over this person because you're still hung up on them.
Correct.
And you're still prioritizing them. And that in itself is like gagiana.
But okay, how would you feel about this? Is like if you found out, if you started dating someone and they were like transparent with you and they were like, listen, I have a crazy ex. He's not over me. I'm completely over him, but he's not over me.
I wouldn't. No, I'd definitely be like, you need to take care of that. Either you're going to draw a boundary with that person. I'm not about to get in the middle of that because you're going to get in the line of fire.
What if they're like he's blocked, like, or whatever, but he shows up, like he does this, he does that, like.
I still would be proceeding with extreme caution.
Yeah.
Because I just, again, I'm going to get caught in the line of fire. Why am I going to do that to myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that person might come after me just because I'm dating their person. Yeah. So I'd be like, listen, I'm so sorry, but you need to figure that out. I don't know how or what, but like before I get into the mix, what if I'm sleeping over your place one day and then homeboy shows up? Like, no.
Yeah, we're not doing
that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, so, that's insane work.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I just wouldn't want to. And I just don't think I would even want to be with someone who has that crazy of an ex.
I know.
Like, I think that's just like.
Because then it's like, yeah.
Like, you let it get that far. That's so insane.
Right.
People who say, I'm looking for a genuine connection.
And it's like, are you looking for a genuine connection or are you looking for attention?
100%.
Like, is this a time filler for you? Because like sometimes I can feel that.
Yeah, or like I think people sometimes like want to be looking for a genuine connection.
They're like, what's the word? They're like gaslighting themselves.
Yeah. Because then it's like, babe, your actions do not speak like the same as your words, you know?
No.
Because then you're acting like all you want is fun and hook up.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, have you ever done any of these, honestly? Pretending to know a restaurant you've never been to?
A restaurant, I feel like maybe no, but you know what I do all the time?
A TV show.
Yes.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yes, a TV show, a movie. Oh my God, yes, so funny, love it. And there's like,
what happens when they start
like,
talking
it's a scary
about
movie.
it?
I'm like, work.
Well, because I'm like, what happens when they start talking about it?
I just like sometimes like am just like hoping that it just kind of like
blows over
quickly. You know, especially this is the thing is like especially if it's like a movie or a TV or something that like is like very very well known. It's like whatever, you know what I mean? Like The Wizard of Oz or something. Like I've never seen The Wizard of Oz. Like now that I've seen Wicked, I'm like, I feel like I know. But like, I don't know. There's just certain things that like pass over or like knowing an actor or song or whatever. And I'm like,
you know, I used to be like that for sure. But now I actually think it's a cute opportunity for you guys to be like, oh my God, we should watch that. You've never seen it. Let's watch it together.
I know. I agree. I think maybe less about the movie. I don't know. There's just certain things where it's like, dang, you don't know that either. You don't know that either. And it's like,
at some point, she's like, no, I know.
I'm like, no, I know it. Yeah. Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done it too, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I've done like little things like that, whether it's maybe like a book that, you know, everybody knows or like a show or something. But for the most part, I feel like now it's like, because if we go into
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm like, now if we go into it, it's like, I just don't, how am I going to keep that conversation up? And also I think it's a same thing. I just keep thinking, I'm like, you know what, actually, let's change that up. And it's like, it's a good way for us to connect.
Right.
Like now I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to start reading that book. Let's talk about it. And then it's like, oh my God, let me know how you like it. And then I'm like talking with that person about the book throughout our conversation, you know, like it opens the door for more.
Yeah.
So I've kind of like tried to do that more, but of course,
I feel like I feel like now that I'm older, I am trying to do that too, or I don't care as much to like, I don't really care what anyone thinks about anything much these days anymore. I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. But definitely the younger version of me. It's also so interesting. Like, I feel like when people ask me questions or when I hear questions, it's really interesting now, like answering it as the person that I've always known myself as, or as like the person I am now. Because it's like a lot of times, like when I'm like asked a question, I like go to like the narrative of what's been like spun on me from when I was like younger, or like whatever the older narrative, because it draws like a more sense of like relatability or like comedic relief or whatever. But it's like the version I am now is very different than the version that I used to be, but I often still pull from the old version.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get that. It's hard to let go of that narrative sometimes, because that is the thing that we got so tied to people loving us for.
Correct.
So then we think like, oh my God, if I pull away, are people going to like me as much?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Part of our
That's so interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
No, that is so real. It's like if I pull away from the character that's in your guys' narrative, like, are you going to still like this new character? Like, because people have attachment to certain qualities of you, you know, and it's like, I don't really have that quality anymore.
Right. I know. And and you can feel it when that shift happens, you know? But again, I mean, I think the people who are really, because I do think that people have to love you more for like, and I say this because we're the same person, like the people have to love us more for just the like fun and like outgoing whatever person. Like they love us for the person that's underneath. So it's like, even if things shift a little bit, like I would imagine that those core people will still be there, you know? But
and if not,
good riddance.
Yeah, honestly. Let the trash take itself out.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put these two together because it kind of goes hand in hand. Pretending you weren't stalking their Instagram 20 minutes before arriving, and pretending you didn't already know their ex's name. Babe, I knew your mom's name, your sister's name,
like
your dog's name.
Yeah, like I am an FBI agent. Like I've already seen it, watched it, saw it. Like I know who you are.
I know where you traveled to. I know where. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But also, what if their Instagram is private? Ugh. That's like the worst.
So annoying.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That is literally so annoying.
I'm like, can you open it up for me before? No,
literally. Like I need to do my
research.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's the most annoying part.
Like, yeah, no, I do think, or it's like, you know, by the end of the day, you're like, oh, or like whatever. Do you have an Instagram? Like, or
yeah. And you're like,
and you're literally like, do you have an Instagram? Like, and I'm like, oh my God, yeah. And it's like, you like go into the Instagram, it's like pulled up. You're like.
Oh man, yeah, you're like, oh, let me refresh real quick. Oh my God, yeah, this social media.
Funny.
And it's like our profiles are public, so I know people be on that.
Oh my God, me too. I have a weird thing in regards to my Instagram when dating, especially like if I meet someone on Hinge or whatever, and we like go on a date and like I'm like really liking them. I am very hesitant to give them my Instagram. Like, because I do feel like my Instagram is a lot, right? Like there's just a lot of different content. And I feel like if people, I'd much rather someone meet me in person before seeing my Instagram. And it's not that I'm ashamed of my Instagram. I'm not, because I have a lot of work that I'm proud of, a lot of pictures that I'm proud of. You know, dance videos, the podcast, like all these like projects and things that I'm proud of and they're gonna see. But I think that it does the date a disservice if you see my Instagram account and have a preconceived idea of who I am versus before getting to meet me, you know? And also like my Instagram is a lot, right? So it's just like a very flashy, like very like, you know, big projects and things and outfits and all this stuff. So I'm like, get to know my personality, like feel who I am in person when you're having a conversation with me, and then and then explore that. You know what I mean?
I agree. I mean, I have two sides to it. I try not to hold too much weight to it because I'm like, this is a part of my life. This is a part of like, but I think to finish that thought, this is a part of my life. And I think like you're eventually going to see that side of me. But I agree because I almost kind of like, we're creatives, we're performers, we work in that industry. Like for us, honestly, a lot of times our Instagram is like our resume. So I do agree. We're putting out the most creative, the most out there, the most like just, I don't know, different like content out. So I almost equate it to like, if you're, I mean, obviously we're not to that level, but like, let's say if you're like Sabrina Carpenter or Ariana Grande, like you're putting out this persona on stage, but the person who's behind that persona isn't always like the day to day isn't always that. Like I'm not always at 100. You know what I mean? Like on my day to day, I'm at like 75, babe. You know what I mean? So it's like, I do agree with you. Where like this is kind of like I don't want to say elevated. What's the word? Like kind of like a blown up version of us.
Yeah.
But that's not who we are on a day to day. And I think that's why you feel that way, because you want people to get to know just the day to day person. Yeah. And then they'll get to know that side after.
Of course. Yeah.
But like I agree with that.
On Instagram, I'm literally like Vogue editorial, like, and then in real life, I'm this. Yeah, I'm literally wearing this every day, like
sweats and a tank top.
Yeah, and just like existing normally. But people would never think that from like what you portray.
Same. It's like right now my feed is like our Coachella fits, which were very out there, and like all the dance videos and all the fitness whatever. And I'm like on a day to day, I'm literally in workout clothes. Yeah, like I don't really change out of that. You know what I mean? 100%. So I do agree with that. Again, sometimes it's cute when people are like, they really react positively to your Instagram and they're like, oh my God, like I love all your dance videos. I know.
That's also like such a green flag to me. I'm like, oh wow, cool. Okay, they can hang in regards to this. Exactly. Like, yeah.
So I do think it's like also a good like,
because it is. You're gonna get it at some point.
Right. But I get it. Okay, gal.
Oh, okay. We do have an anonymous
submission.
Yes. And I'm loving
dun, 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 useless confessions.
Work. Okay. I have been loving these little send-ins. So everyone keeps sending them in. Honestly, I think that ever since you did your little blind date,
oh my God, yeah,
like the traction and the DMs.
Well, I think putting yourself out as vulnerable allows other people to be
vulnerable. Yeah.
So people are really like, dang, she went for it. Okay.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna share. Yeah.
A useless confession.
Useless confession. I don't know if I'm a terrible friend or if I just got caught up in something that got way out of hand. Ooh. My best friend has been dating this guy for almost a year. I've always thought that he was attractive, but I never acted on it. I figured it was just a harmless crush that would eventually go away. A few weeks ago, I was scrolling on Grindr late at night when a profile popped up that looked very familiar. No face photo, but I recognized the tattoos immediately. It was my best friend's boyfriend.
They're boyfriends now? Okay, girl, be careful.
Yeah, it's the best friend's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And the best friend that they've been dating for almost a year. So his best friend has been dating a guy for almost a year.
Okay. So they're like, yeah.
And so he's saying that he saw his best friend's boyfriend on
right. No, I'm just telling the friend, like, be careful where you go next, girl.
The profile said he was single and looking to chat.
Single?
I should have blocked him right then and there. Instead, I messaged him.
I already have thoughts. Okay, go.
At first, it felt innocent. We both knew who the person was, but neither of us acknowledged it. We just kept talking, and the conversations got more flirtatious.
Oh no, girl.
One night, he sent me a revealing photo.
Oh.
I remember staring at my phone thinking, this is insane. I need to stop.
But, yeah, you need to stop.
But I didn't. I sent one back.
Oh! Gaggy out of a gee!
After that, it became a thing. Every time my phone lit up, I'd feel this rush of excitement. I'd tell myself I wasn't doing anything physical, that I wasn't really betraying my friend.
Oh my God.
But deep down, I knew I was crossing a line.
Yeah.
The worst part is I started looking forward to hearing from him. Meanwhile, my best friend would talk about how happy he was in the relationship, and I'd sit there feeling sick because I knew something he didn't. Oh. Now I feel trapped. If I tell my friend, I have to admit what I've been doing. If I stay quiet, I'm hiding something that could seriously hurt him. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't even know which part of this I'm more ashamed of, the fact that I kept talking to my best friend's boyfriend, or the fact that a small part of me enjoyed the attention and excitement of it all. So here's my question. Am I more wrong for not telling my friend about the Grindr profile, or for becoming a part of the secret myself?
Okay, I was hoping that when they said that they messaged the boy, it was gonna be like to figure out if it was him, and then be like, "What are you doing on here?" Like that's what I maybe would have done, or honestly, I don't even know if I would have messaged. I would have maybe just told my friend that homeboy's on the Grindr profile. I would have been like, "Hey, this I'm pretty sure is your man's. Okay, take a screenshot or something. I don't know, but like."
This has my nervous system triggered.
Like, I just think like one thing I would have told, like, let's say it was you, right? I would have told you right away.
I would kill you.
No, I would have told you right away. And if I were to message him, it would to be like literally like, what are you doing on here? You know, like what the fuck? But I think I would have told you first, because I don't even want to fucking cross that bridge of like making it confusing the message. You know what I'm saying? But then two, you need to tell your friend. You need to tell your friend and come clean to your friend first before it gets out, because then things get misconstrued even more, or it's even more deceitful.
To me, number one, it seems like you already had preconceived feelings or intention to your best friend's boyfriend. Like you must have already felt some sort of way, maybe when hanging out with them or knowing them or whatever, so that when this little opportunity presented itself, like you found it in your heart that you were like, I need to take this opportunity. So I think you need to decide, and like, yeah, you need to decide whether or not this friendship is worth it enough to you. Number one, your friend deserves to know.
Yeah.
Your friend 100% deserves to know. And number two, if you are not the one to tell your friend, the friendship will never be able to be saved.
Yeah.
Like, your friend is absolutely going to be devastated and betrayed from you regardless. But if you are not the one to disclose the information that this has happened, then and your best friend finds out from someone else,
yes,
it is going to be way worse.
I also think stop it, end it right now.
Yeah.
And then tell your friend and be like, look, it's not going any further. This is done. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, but again, I do agree that you should tell your friend. You should be the one to tell him. I just cannot.
This actually brings up a situation for me. So I'm gonna tell a little quick story.
Okay, let's get into it. I'm sad.
Okay. So similar to the situation. So I was dating my ex-boyfriend 3.5, 4 years, whatever. I had a friend of mine that I had met like on a dance job. He was like a new friend. He came into my life, and he kind of had let me know that he was like needing a place to stay or whatever. Now, mind you, I travel every summer for choreography, so I'm gone for like 3.5, 4 months out of the year.
Don't
in the summer.
Me.
I know. And my ex at the time had worked for the same company as me. So like we both were traveling out. So we were getting ready to leave. I make this new friend. He tells me he's looking for a place to stay, and we were looking for someone to watch our dog. So I was like, you know what? If you stay in my apartment, or you can stay in my apartment for free as long as you watch my dog for the summer, you know, which mind you is a really nice apartment, very expensive, like, you know, LA, living in LA for friend. Yeah. So anyways, during the summer, I am fully booked for choreography. So I'm pretty much gone the whole time. My ex-boyfriend at the time, he was here and there. So he would be like gone for weeks, back for a week, gone for weeks, you know. They had met prior. Everything was cool with them, whatever.
Yeah.
Now me and my ex were already kind of on like, you know, we were trying to repair our relationship. You know, we were kind of like on the up and down. We were broken up for a little bit, and he had moved back in, and we were like trying to repair things, whatever. Now, when we were broken up prior, I had met this one boy that was a go-go dancer when I was doing go-go. And we hit it off. We had this crazy chemistry. I had a really, really big crush on him, right? So, my dance friend, the one that had moved in, he knew about all this, right? He knew about my what was going on with me and my ex, that we were repairing things. He knew about the go-go dancer that I had a crush on or whatever, right? So anyways, I'm away traveling, and I just like had this weird gut feeling, and I'm talking to my friend about it, and I'm like, I don't know why I have this like gut feeling, this weird feeling that the go-go dancer is gonna like see my ex out in like West Hollywood or something, like whatever. And my friend was telling me like, no, there's no way that's gonna happen, like whatever. So anyways, my ex at the time is back, and I'm still away doing choreography, and the friend and my ex were like hanging out. They were going out to West Hollywood together, which again, I don't really care. I'm like, oh, I trust whatever. I wasn't really thinking anything of it. And so that's all I knew. They went out to West Hollywood. Seems like everything's great, like whatever. Now, fast forward, we get through the summer. They had gone out a few times, like when my ex was back. Now, fast forward, me and my ex like officially break up, right? And he moves out, and then I get an apartment with the friend. I'm like, oh, we should move in together. This is perfect. Whatever. We move in together. So now I'm fully single, whatever. I go out one night. I run into the go-go dancer. Okay. Him and I are like having moments, and we're like, oh, like let's come back to my place, like whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we're in the Uber ride, right? On our way back to my place. And we're like chatting, and I'm like, oh, like, wait to see my apartment. It's so cute. Oh, I have a roommate, blah, blah, blah. Oh, who's your roommate? I kind of start to like explain who my roommate is or whatever. I'm like, oh, maybe you've seen him. And then the boy, which honestly I respect him for this, he says to me, he's like, oh, like I have to be honest with you about this. And I'm like, what?
And thank God someone's being honest.
He's like, so this past summer, I actually hooked up with him. And then he starts telling me, and I'm like, gag. But then he starts to go, and he goes, so I'd went home with this other guy, my ex-boyfriend, and the boy, the friend, was sleeping on the couch. So he comes home with my ex-boyfriend, the go-go boy, which my gut instinct, I'm a witch. I already knew that shit was gonna happen.
Okay, yeah.
Comes home with him. They like pass out or whatever. Friend that's staying in my apartment for free is on the couch. In the morning, they wake up. All three of them had sex together. So my friend that I just moved in with hooks up with
your ex-boyfriend,
my ex-boyfriend, and my crush. You can't make this up.
Like
my friend that I just signed moved in with, I find out in the summer, fully hooked up with my 4-year long-term ex-boyfriend that I was with at the time, and my crush that I was crushing on, like together.
Also,
like name a worse situation or outcome.
And also the fact that you like let him, because you know your friend also you helped him out so much.
He was living in my apartment for free for months.
Right. And then even that, I don't know. After all of that.
And this is why I'm tying it back to that situation, was because I didn't even find out from him.
From him, yeah. You found out from the other boy.
The go-go, the boy that I was crushing on.
Which, like, thank God someone was being honest.
Thank God someone was being honest, or I still wouldn't know this information. But, like, it would have been way different if my friend would have told me and was just real about it. Hey, this happened. This was awful. I am so sorry. Yeah. Like, it will never happen again. Like, I hate to even have to tell you this or whatever. That would have been way more of a fixable situation. I would have a lot more respect for that person.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to hear it from somebody else months later.
Right.
Because that is like a knife to the gut.
Oh my God, that is gutting.
Yeah. Like,
also because it's like, how do you trust that
person?
My
ex of 4 years and the guy that I was crushing, that I had a current crush on, and my friend, my close friend.
That is like my worst nightmare.
That is my worst nightmare. And it happened. Like,
Oh my God. Like, I just can't.
Like that is so next level.
Like, I just, do we not have any like self-restraint? Like, do we all just need it so bad?
Like that bad.
Like that bad? Like, babe, there are a million guys in West Hollywood that you could, you know what I mean?
There's probably someone, if you open up your app, within 200 feet of you that is
ready to go.
ready and willing. Yeah.
Does it have to be that person? You know what I mean?
Both
like,
of them.
But those people.
Like, and the fact that I was verbalizing too,
Right.
oh my God, I'm having anxiety about this. Like, whatever. Like, I'm telling you, I'm literally a witch. Like, I like my intuition is insane. Like I can feel things.
And it's not like he's like, let's be real, he was not oblivious to the situation.
No, was fully filled in on both situations.
Right. So
like,
it's like
I'm venting to him about both situations.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That is that itself is a useless confession.
No, literally. Like I just gave my useless confession.
Right. Like that is your version. But it's just so insane to me. I can't imagine, especially after like doing that to someone who also helped me out so much, who I just signed a lease with, and then crossing that boundary right off the bat is like really insane work.
Yeah. Happy Pride.
Happy. Wait, on that note though, Pride is this weekend.
Yeah, so just wait for the stories on that one.
Right. Well, it might have already happened by the time you guys hear this, but we will be updating you guys on the Pride extravaganzas.
I'm also about to leave, so we're really gonna give it our best go.
Yeah, we got a pool party, we got the festival, and
your pregame
at
your new apartment.
Yeah, my new place, and a brunch. Yeah. So lots to happen.
Full jam-packed weekend, and I subbed out my class on Sunday.
I know that's right, girl.
Oh, we are going. Yeah,
we're going in.
Okay, all right. Well, anyways, on that note, we will see you guys.
Yep.
Much
Very
love.
soon.
Keep sending in those confessions. We're loving them,
Yes.
and peace out.